Hello. We have a special mini training coming through for you. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time after the solar eclipse. Today, what wants to come through is the energy of us deciding who we are and deciding what we get to have. So if you're here, say hi as per usual. Would love to say hi back. Okay, so you're here watching the replay, comment down below. If you're here live, hit the heart, hit the like. If you haven't followed or subscribed, make sure you join the crew. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the energy of like being the person that you know that you are destined to be, and why things are not working out for you, or why things seems really hard. I just did another mini training in my I Am the Light group, or group chat rather. It was a spontaneous mini training, and one of the women asked, well, you know, when I'm going through a shifting phase in my life, and what I find is that I flip-flop. Okay, so she was having this, like 1 week she would feel like she is on board, doing the habits, doing the things, and then the other week feel like it's going back. Okay, so let me know if you feel that way. If you ever feel like it's kind of flip-flopping or not stabilized, I have something I want to share with you that's going to change your life, okay, and change the way that you approach things. So if you're here again, like I said, say hi. Would love to say hi. So the energy of you not stabilizing the identity and not stabilizing on the habits and actions that you're here, that you know that you want to do, that you know that the true version of you would do, is it really comes back to an identity alignment thing. Okay? Hi Marian, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Loving the Arizona stuff that you post. The energy of you knowing this is who the F I know in this life I am, and yet still be caught up in this is the old me. I was shut down, I was bullied, I was not good enough, I am some normal civilian person. Okay, it's not a match. So what you are here, okay, this version of you, okay, not feeling like you are here, there's a difference, okay? So how I explained to her was, you see this like a hill, okay? You're at the bottom of the hill, and this is the top of the hill. Hi, Coach Lee, nice to see you. So when you are at the bottom of the hill, and when you want to get to the top of the hill, it will feel like a struggle, okay? And I want you to pay close attention to this. So if you're someone who are ready to manifest fast, shift your identity fast, and being the person now, okay? So if you see yourself as a professional YouTuber, if you see yourself as a powerful coach, if you see yourself as someone who is Insta famous, if you see yourself as a best-selling author, whatever it is, and you feel like you're trying to do the things, but then it's like you fall back. And the problem is that the bulk, the energetic bulk, okay, of your energy, of your identity is here and not up here. Because when the bulk is here, you approach it from a very linear timeline, past, present, future approach. And that is the approach that the matrix has conditioned us into thinking and doing. But, okay, my love, I'm going to share with you the tea, okay? Tea. But the T is that you don't think from here, you don't operate from here. Because the person that you believe that yourself to be, you are going to operate from, okay? Think about this. Think, feel, act, okay? Think, feel, behave. That is the sequence of manifestation. If you don't have a conception, understanding, an idea, and a belief of who you are not going to have the feeling state that is going to propel the action state. So if your point 1 is not aligned properly, your point 2 and your point 3 is not going to match up, right? So what you want to do is that shifting your bulk of your energy from here, I am normal civilian, I am failure, I am not good enough, or whatever it is that you think about yourself that it's not helpful. You go straight, you forget about this thing, you screw that, and you just focus around here, which is the top line, okay? And this top line is everything that you know yourself to be. I am successful, I have a beautiful home, I am aligned, my work impacts thousands of people around the world, I am fit, I am hot, I'm sexy, I'm with my dream partner, whatever, okay? I want you to feel and ask yourself this question, very important question, often overlooked, don't overlook it. How do you feel? How would you feel if you have everything that you have? You're on top of the world, you're top of the hill, okay? Feel into that for a moment, and what you're gonna do, okay? What you're gonna do is that you're gonna step out, and you'll be like, you know what? I'm in this feeling now. What would that version of me believe about myself? Okay, hon? What would you believe to be true? So you would believe if you are, best-selling author, you would believe that, you wrote the book, right? And I don't know if it's hard or it's easy, but it's done, okay? So right now, if you're writing the book, I want you to think about, well, it's not a matter of if it's going to be done. It's going to matter of when it's going to be done, okay? So just get on it. It's going to be done, okay? And if you're approaching life from an energy of like, I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying to make this work. I'm trying to put myself out there. I'm trying to make more money. I'm trying to get the relationship. There's a lot of trying if your energy is here because your identity is not here. Because if your energy is here, it's a different energy. It's a certainty. It's a confidence. It's easy. It's a safety. Okay, it's a safety in knowing that it's going to be done. Understand? So what you want to do, okay, very important. What you want to do right now to shift your world, to shift your identity, and to receive your manifestation a lot faster is to remind yourself that you are the creator. Okay, everyone say this with me. You can comment below. I am the creator of my life. I am the creator of my life. Okay, it has to be ingrained. You understand? A lot of people will say it as like a cute affirmation, but it's not. Okay, it's really knowing how this reality works. How this reality works and how I'm able to manifest a lot of cool things in my life. Once upon a time I was super introverted, feeling super insecure, knowing that, like thinking that I'm not good enough, not pretty enough, not capable enough, not whatever. I had it all, okay? Basically, in the bad stuff. And then when I switched my thinking into I am the creator of my life. So how do I choose my world to be? Well, I choose to live in an abundant life. I choose to live in a fabulous setting. I choose to be free. I choose to be happy. I choose to be abundant. So when I started to think that about myself, okay, that I am valuable, that I'm beautiful, that I am confident, that I always get what I want, that I am always aligned in the best situations possible. When I shift my identity from being the insecure girl to the confident woman, just in my head, okay? Just in my head, in my feeling state. And that naturally propels the way I do things. It's like all of a sudden, I used to slouch when I sit. But then all of a sudden, I don't sit like that anymore. I sit up. My energy is lighter. My energy is freer, flowier, right? I become more funny, okay? So it's like all of these things are just signs naturally occurs that I am aligning to my true version of me because I have that vision that I am that woman. Okay, and because I believe that I am already beautiful inside, when before, I did not believe that. When I anchor in that true belief, what happened is that I started to wear less makeup and no makeup. Okay, now we have the lippy, okay, but other than that, au naturel. And before I would not be confident with my skin, with my bare face like that, because I was having all these insecurities because I thought myself, I'm not good enough. Without makeup, I would look really ugly. But when I realized that I am confident and beautiful from the inside out, that changes the game, okay? The way I show up, my confidence is different. The way I show up, my magnetism is different. And the way I show up, all of a sudden my appearance started to change, okay? And it's like I don't have to really do anything much, you see? But I align with that version of me because I anchor that belief in. I believe who I am to be before the outer reality shifts, okay? So what does it mean for you? It means for you that if you are ready to shift your reality, if you're ready to change your life fast, you need to change your identity fast, understood? And how I change my identity fast, and I'm gonna share something with you that I personally do. So what I personally do is that I would give myself what I call like a rebirth process every here and then. You will see, okay? You will see me being in hermit mode, being this country, being that country. And what I do is that I remove myself from everything and everyone, and I be in my own hermit crab energy for maybe a few weeks at a time, or sometimes it's a few months. Limiting social media use, limiting outside conversation, limiting outside noises. And why this is key to my manifestation is because I'm able to really tune in and allow my true version to be rebirth, the phoenix in me to rise, because I'm no longer being a reactor. I'm not reacting to things anymore. What I'm actually doing and being is I'm being in my own energy. I get to control the thoughts. I'm not out here being distracted by the news. I'm not out here being distracted by Justin Bieber and P. Diddy and whoever, you know. I am in my zone, thinking and feeling about what is the reality I am here to create, okay? So this is why I'll be hosting my rebirth retreat in Tulum. By the way, for those of you who have no idea, I'm going to be doing an in-person, private, ultra intimate, baby, you and I. We're going to go into the deep jungle of Tulum by the beach, by the main ruins, beautiful place. We're going to be spending 3 days together, okay, on January 11th to January 13th, which is the 111 portal. And if you know that you love my energy activations, we're going to do it live. Okay, we're going to do it live, and you're going to get your own personal 111 energy activation in the Mayan land, in the ancient lands of Tulum, Mexico, with me. So if you're interested in that, just DM me the word retreat, and I'm going to be sending you over the info, okay, for you to tune into. It's a very small group, I'm telling you. And I'm in conversations with a few women already, and we have 2 spots left, okay, at this point right now. It may be sold out already. But I want you to, if you're interested, DM me the word retreat, okay? So at least you have the information. At least you're in contact with me. This is going to be very good, okay? So, and I would love to have you, to see you there. What I want to do is that we're going to be working together in person. What you're going to experience, okay, why it's called a rebirth, is that you're going to be taking yourself out, okay, of the modern noise or family thing or things you have to tend to for 3 days. Okay, we're going to be in that energy of beautiful, gorgeous, glamorous setting, but it's also, you're in nature. You are in the frequency of abundance. You're in the frequency of the realm of the spirit, where you are going to be getting downloads, where you're going to be getting expansion of consciousness and expansion of your mind. And then you will realize from that place of silence, being hugged, being wrapped up in nature and by the sea and all of that energy, you will realize what really matters. And you will realize who you really are when you're away from this person, when you're away from that person, when you're away from the noise, when you're away from the Insta, TikTok scrolling. You will realize, and I want to be there facilitating and bringing through, okay? Healing codes, prosperity codes, expansion codes, consciousness upgrades codes, for you to realize what you've always known all this time, for you to have that time by yourself with me, an amazing group of women, divine goddesses. And when we reflect to each other who we really are, because ultimately at the end of the day, if you resonate with my energy, because I am a reflection of you, okay, and we're all reflections of God, reflections of the divine. I'm having trouble saying this word. And when we realize that the world is not what we see, the world is in the mind, and the mind is the only real place of creation, okay? For a cup to be, manufactured, it needs to be in the mind first, which is the idea, okay? So for you to become, okay, the cup, for you to become, for your manifestation to materialize, it needs to be in the mind. The mind needs to conceive it first, okay? And then you feel like, oh, this is a great idea. I should do it. This feels good to me. This feels true. And then you go and make the action and make this thing manifest. Do you understand? So this is why the Rebirth Tulum retreat in January, it's so meaningful and it's so powerful that's why I'm going to do it just in an intimate group. And if you want one-on-one with me, if you're like, I just want one-on-one time with you, Tina, go all the way in, private VIP 3 days, message me. There is a one-on-one option as well. So I have all the information, what's included, what you need to know when you DM me the word retreat on Instagram, or you can email me at team@mytruealignment.com, and someone from my team will send you the link, okay? Like I said, it's going to be sell out very fast. So if you are interested, definitely let me know so we can be in conversation, so I can feel into your energy, give you all the info, because I do not want you to miss out on this amazing opportunity, okay? Because I've ran a lot of retreats. Actually, not a lot. I've ran a few retreats in the past before, and I don't typically like in person because it's very full on, you know? It's very full on, and it's very fun, but I want to be very intentional, okay, with what I put out and who I bring through in person. So it's very meaningful for me to have you there, especially this one, because it's going to be a smaller group setting, meaning you're going to get more VIP time with me to ask all the questions, for us to vibe out, take selfies, do videos. I'll film you or take your picture. We tap into all the energies, that all the questions you want to ask me, but you're like, oh my God, I have 10 million questions. I don't know how to even bloat it out. Okay. We're going to have 3 days together. Okay. We're going to be eating, drinking, beautiful smoothie, juices, life-giving elixirs, radiant, plant-based food. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I'm really excited. So everything that I have approved for you, everything I've tried myself, everything that I want to take you through is the rebirth process that I took myself through when I took my private one-on-one clients through. And what you will never experience, okay, is when you're at the rebirth retreat. You're going to also have a lot of time by yourself, and I think that is going to be very important to balance it out. If you work with me, you know I'm about that chill vibe. You're going to realize that when the magic really hits, it's in the moments of silence, okay? So that's why we don't want to fill your days up, your schedule up, is that it's going to be very balanced, harmonious, fun, but it's going to be very centering, because my energy is always about centering. It's not about the fruit, it's about the activities. You're going to be in a gorgeous setting with your own pool, your own villa, okay? But you're going to have a lot of time to enjoy that, soak it up, tapping into what really matters, okay? So anyway, like I said, all the information when you message me the word retreat. I'm not blasting it publicly. I'm only sharing it to the people who ask, okay? So if you want to know info, ask away. If you got anything from this training, let me know. If you want more of these kind of things about how to change your identity and stuff like that, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, follow if you haven't followed, and I would love to hear from you down below. I love you, and I'll see you soon.